Hi there.
And welcome
to the Pretty Dumb Podcast.
Hi, thanks for listening.
Welcome back, everyone. We're still pissed.
Not much has changed.
Nothing's changed. I did find out that there's more white gay Republicans than I thought. They're all over TikTok right now.
Oh, no.
Speaking their minds. And I want to beat the shit out of all of them.
And you're just shutting them down.
I'm just like, you know what? This might be unpopular to say, but maybe we should bring back gay bashing to some certain gays.
You heard it here, folks.
Just the white gay
We're
Republicans.
bringing
Actually,
it
gay
back.
Republicans in general.
So, yeah, tell me about these Republicans who you're taking down one by one.
I mean, I've stopped giving them attention on TikTok because it's like...
You're just drawing more attention to them.
Yeah, I don't want to increase their algorithm movement. But one of them is like getting a lot of clout. And he also, or not also, he was a former cheerleader. And someone like that Christian Walker guy who's like really annoying, also former cheerleader. So like basically if you're gay and a cheerleader, you're going to become a Republican.
Uh-oh.
I just want you to know that, like, maybe get off the path. It seems to be a gateway to young gay Republicans. I want to beat the shit out of them. They just piss me off so much.
So they just don't care about humans losing their rights?
Yeah, they're like, one of them was like, who is going to tell the protesters in New York and LA that they can still get abortions? And it's like, well, yeah, they fucking know that.
They're protesting for people who can't, and also... Fuck you.
Yeah, it just pisses me off. It's like, oh, we literally just got our right to get gay married, and now you're like, yeah, let's join the party that's trying to take it away.
Right.
It's so annoying.
It's also annoying, like, I don't know, being at open mics and just hearing a bunch of dudes like, oh, abortion, am I right?
Oh my God.
Like,
I fucking know.
Like, I get it. It's cool. Like, if you feel affected by it, but it's also like, shut up. It's our turn. Like, yeah, cool. You're upset about it. How do you think we feel? It's our fucking body.
I have not made one abortion joke since all of this went down because it's like, well, I crowd worked an abortion bit, but like, I'm not like, oh, let's talk about this. It's hot in the news right now.
Yeah.
I think it's so dumb when people who like, okay, and it's, let's be honest, it's usually guys who aren't getting girls pregnant. Like, it's usually
Right.
guys who aren't fucking
Yeah.
that like want to talk about abortion. And it's like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, if you can tell a funny abortion joke, cool. But, like, most
An
of it's
original
just,
abortion joke?
Yeah, most of it is just open micers who are like, ooh, this is a thing that's topical.
I'm
I'm going to talk about it,
edgy.
too. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to hear your take.
I don't want to hear your take.
No one
Like,
cares. Like,
also-
it's just a funny thing for you. It's not, it doesn't actually affect you.
I mean, yet, hopefully. I don't know. I just like,
That's why it's ridiculous, like, that these gay Republicans have, like, shut the fuck up.
it literally does not affect you. It does not affect you in yet. Like, I don't know. I was like doing some research. I'm also counting this as what I learned this week.
Ooh.
I was doing some research and I found out that like the way that they had it set up to overturn Roe v. Wade sets into motion the ability to overturn other things like gay marriage, contraception. Like, they built it into the overturnment. I don't know all the political terms for it, but like they built it in a way that like they can set up an argument to overturn all these other things. And I'm like, this is so sad and so scary.
We are now a Christian country.
Who is that
This is a
politician?
religious Christian country.
I mean, the way also they kind of fucked up. The way that they worded that part was like, any religion can be like practiced in school. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
That was like, teachers can now lead morning prayer in school, but they didn't like specify Christianity. So it's like, okay, so if like we wanted to pray to Satan, we can do that in school now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or like Muslims like stop and pray
Yeah.
like several times during the day.
We can do that now. We can absolutely do that. Whatever we
They
want.
won't though, because parents will complain. Parents are crazy.
People are crazy.
Yep.
This
The whole
country's
world's
going to
crazy.
shit.
I did a show last night, and one of my jokes, I compare a dog to like a woke white woman. And it's always hit or miss in Seattle. Like, it'll get a laugh, but there are some people who are like, and I did it last night at Laughs, and one girl was like, not here.
What
Can't
was
do
the
that
joke?
Here. I'm just talking about a dog and how she's not aggressive, but she likes to hunt. She has a high prey drive, so I can't take her past any parks because Bear hunts for squirrels the way that woke white women hunt for reasons to be offended.
Oh, I like this joke. Yeah.
And a lady was like, not here. And I was just like, this is like my home club. How about you get the fuck out? Like, I'll do this joke. If you don't like it, sorry, but I'm not going to cater to the woke white woman who's mad that I just called you out. Like,
I mean,
okay.
Did you call her out?
No, but I was like, oh, yeah, we are in Seattle. Everyone's so awake. We're so awake here.
I feel like Seattle people really do think that they are better. And it's like, they're not, just so you know. Like, I feel like Seattle people are like, we're just like so woke. And it's like, yeah, to a fault almost, you know?
Every single person is wrong. We can't, there's a list of words we can't say because one time at one point in history, this word offended one small group of people. So now it's gone, or you're a racist for using it.
I think it's getting to be a little bit too much all around. And like, I get it. Like, I want everyone to feel included and feel safe, but like, there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
There has to be a balance.
We're just like, we're on a pendulum that's swinging, and like the Midwest, these small towns, even like the town that I'm from, like just super Republican. You don't see any diversity. So they're way over here like, oh, we can do whatever we want. No abortions. And we use the N word. And then in Seattle, it's just the other end of the pendulum where it's like, if you say anything slightly mean or you're poking fun at somebody, that's not okay, and now you're canceled.
Yeah. Did anything good happen to you this week? Did anything good happen to you this week?
Oh God, I don't even know. Tomorrow's 4th of July. We are not celebrating.
I am not celebrating.
The country's birthday. You do not deserve a party, America.
You don't deserve a party, America. You've been a little shithead this last week. Could you imagine if like one of your friends just like invited you to their birthday, but a week later or a week before was like, Courtney's a dumb little bitch, and like said that to your face in front of a group of people and was like, hey, do you want to come to my birthday?
Sorry, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, like, no, I'm sorry, I can't celebrate you. If anything, like, I will be barbecuing the patriarchy.
Nice.
For
burn some wieners.
I do. I want to fuck someone up.
I just meant like hot dogs, but
oh,
you know, like,
yeah. Please don't incriminate me.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Nothing good happened at all.
I mean,
we have to find rays of light.
So last week I had like 1 or 2 like comedy shows on the books, and then I like posted a thing on Facebook and then heard back from a club, and now like my calendar's full, so that's cool.
Oh,
it took like a day, and I was like, okay, never mind, thank you. So that was cool.
Still cool.
It's
yeah,
fun. It's fun getting shows on the books.
Yeah,
it's fun working, even though I feel like people, I don't know, comedy's weird right now.
Comedy is weird right now. Speaking of weird, I did a weird show earlier this week. It was fun. Naseel produced it. I'm really happy that she asked me to do it. I had a really, really, really good time. But it was like a variety show. So there was like drag and cabaret performances and like an opera singer. And I was like, this is like the weirdest show I've ever done.
So you did the opera? I
did the opera. I did do the opera. I can sing.
I'm going to have to buy auto-tune too. God.
Could you imagine if I was like, I'm giving up my career as a comedian to go be an opera singer now. I'm done with this. They get to wear masks.
I would support that. I feel like there would be a few spots open up. I'd slide right in. Be like, Ricci's out. Pick me.
Choose me. No. But I wanted to talk to you about this today, actually. It does feel like such a weird difference doing live performances as a stand-up versus like other live entertainers. Like, we are not the same as them. Not in like a bad way, not in a good way, but it is just different hanging out with like stand-up comics versus like drag queens or improv players or what are other live performers? Singers.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Or
very
even
different.
bands.
Like, it always feels like so much more of like a team sport outside of stand-up
Right.
comedy, and like
Yeah.
that is not what we are.
Yep.
We
Stand
are.
up is a very solo endeavor. Like, you can, like, we have friends.
We have friends and we hang out in the green room
Yeah,
and
and
we
you can,
talk
like,
and stuff.
tag people's jokes and stuff, but it's not like your performance depends on someone else's. It's solely you up there for your 10 to 20 minutes.
And even the way that like people interact in like the green room, like I did an improv show one time, and like improv people are so nice to each other. Not to say that comedians aren't, but like we are not nice in the same way that they're like, they're uplifting, they're sweet, they encourage you, and I'm just like, this is so weird. I don't like this.
We would not thrive in that setting.
No, I'm just like, we have to say nice things to each other right now. What?
What if they fucking ate a dick on stage?
Yeah.
Ew.
I love it when someone eats shit, and I'm just like, man, sucks to suck, dude.
Yep. You like don't want to talk to them the rest of the night. Like, ooh, I hope that's not contagious. Yuck. Ooh, I felt that hard a few weeks ago. I bombed out an open mic and then just sat there like red faced, like, all right, well, if you get up and leave now, everyone's gonna think, oh wow, she left. She's so embarrassed. So you just gotta sit here. Just.
It's so funny because that's so true. You can't just leave after a shitty set. You have to sit there and stew in it for a while.
Because you kind of want to see someone else eat shit too. Like, okay, it's not just me, but it was definitely just me.
I one time was doing a show and I watched someone go up after me, and he bombed the shit out of the show. Like, it was so bad. The host had to go up and do like a reset set, and like I was just like, god damn, that fucking sucks. And he stuck around for the entire show, and like everyone else after him just like fucking killed. And I was just like, damn, I fucking feel that shit, bro. Like, I can feel your disappointment right now. That is tough.
Who was it?
I don't want to say. No, I'm not gonna say. I'll tell you after.
We forget everything. We
No.
say we're gonna say after. We always forget.
No, I mean it. I do mean it. I actually do have something I need to talk to you about after we record this. It's a secret.
Okay, we'll
It's
stop
a
recording.
dirty little secret. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Ooh, that's fun. I used to, for a long time, like any open mic, I would stay till the very end because I hated
I
it
used
so
to do
much
that
when
too.
people would leave. Because, like, especially when you're new, you're usually getting up later on the show, especially at like the underground.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated when people would leave before I got up there. So I would always be like, I'm going to show solidarity. I'm going to stay till the end. So you leave at like 11:30. Like, why the fuck did I stay?
No, I used to do the same thing though, because I was told like, this is what you need to do. You need to stay. And I mean, like, to some degree, that's like not necessarily like wrong.
No, I think it's helpful to see what other people are talking about. You don't want to be the 8th person on a show to talk about abortions or whatever.
No. And I think that like watching and learning is so important. That's actually something I'm going to try and get back into. I'm going to try.
Learning? Oh.
Shut up. I should learn more. I did try and Google facts for today, but
I'm totally spaced out.
I was trying to Google it and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't find the information I'm looking for. But no, watching and learning is important. I was just talking to Josh Firestein about that yesterday, about how like it's so important to watch better comedians if you want to get better. And I was like, I have fallen out of practice with that. Like, granted, I do watch the people that I open for, and you know, I get to learn things from them and I get to like pick up on things, but I think like finding free time to do it is also important, and it's something that I should do more of. But it's also tough because like I don't want to say that like I'm a working comedian who's booked every weekend, but I literally have no weekends free because I'm working all the time as a comedian.
Okay, so you could have just said that. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to. I hear that. No, I'm tired all the time. Even just open mics, just getting home, especially when I'm dog sitting, it's just a lot. And learning all this video editing. Like I've been like dragging my feet on it because I'm like, oh, all these people on TikTok, big deal. It's a fad. Like, we don't need to learn how to do this. And it's like, no, you definitely need to learn how to do this. Like, to be a comedian, you now have to know how to edit and put videos out consistently and just do a lot more than
you have to be like
you
your
had
own
to.
marketing manager. You have to be your own social media influencer. You have to be like your own writer, performer, and like cheerleader.
It's been straining, just learning how to edit. But like, I'm sure tons of people are going through what I'm going through, but
I appreciate you
it's a
doing
learning
it.
process.
I want you to know that my laptop is still broken.
You're good.
But
I'm
I
just like,
appreciate
it makes for long nights, and I still haven't watched the newest
Stranger
Things. And I'm like terrified someone's gonna ruin it. I'm like, nobody fucking talk to me for the next 3 days.
I watched the first episode of Volume 2 last night, and I was like, this is so good.
Good. I'm glad, and that's all I want to hear about it. Now shut up.
Okay. It's so good.
So for your learning from other comics, is that like, what does that look like for you? Like going to live performances?
Just going to live
watching?
performances and watching, taking notes, thinking like, what does it look like to build a setup punchline? Like, what does that look like? You know, what does good crowd work look like? Like, that's just 101. I feel like it's like, I definitely am becoming more of like a crowd work person. I really enjoy that. But it's like, I feel very, limited in my ability still. Like, I can't riff off everything, and it's like, that's, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to go up there confidently and be like, I can talk to anyone and make this funny,
right?
Naseel
Naseel came over last week, and we were like, okay, we're gonna set up some crowd work scenarios, so based off of our jokes we can ask the crowd a series of questions, and then based on their answers we can go from there. So we had like prepared crowd work, like, okay, we're gonna try it this weekend. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Did you guys do it?
I tried more than she did. She was hosting, so it was just like a little bit
it's a little
situation.
tougher, yeah.
But yeah, I I hosted one show, and I ended up doing 10 minutes of just dog material. So that was fun. I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Relatable
Here
content in Seattle.
Yeah, it's true. But I asked one person, I just like asked the crowd, like, what's your favorite dog breed? And a guy was like, a boxer. And I was like, okay, why do you like boxers? And he was like, oh, they're energetic, they're sweet. And I was like, I don't know what to say to this. I was like, yeah, they have smushed faces. And so I was just like,
do they have smushed faces?
Yeah, they have a smushed snout. So I just like looked at him and I was like, yeah, you do look like you would like a boxer. Just something snotty like that. That wasn't a way to end a set, but I tried crowd work. I tried it.
Okay, well, you're getting better. At least you're trying. That's what's important.
Yep.
And I think that as long as you're trying, we're learning. You learned something this week. Look at you.
Exactly.
That's
what I learned, that crowd work can be done.
Crowd work can be done. It is just like a learning curve.
I don't like this power dynamic. Wow. Men are always trying to shut me down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your head is just out of the shot. Perfect.
Sorry, if you guys aren't watching us on YouTube yet, I just sat up straighter because I'm straight now. Now that Republicans are coming for my rights. Which
you're gonna flip it on them.
Did we did we go over chopping our ass? I feel like that's all we've talked about. We haven't even
that's all we ever talk about.
Okay, I know.
Mine was the woke white woman getting mad.
Comedy wasn't
to her liking.
Not gay Republicans. They're the worst people.
Mm-hmm.
Positive thing. Sorry.
You have so many notifications. It's disgusting.
That's all from like the last like 25 minutes.
Wow, good for you. You guys, Richie's popular.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Everyone loves me. I don't want to say that I'm beloved by all, but like I don't know anyone who doesn't like me.
Oh,
because I killed them.
White gay Republicans.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should beat the shit out of those guys. Positive thing that happened to me this week is I had something. I really did. I did have something. I was like, what's a cool positive thing that happened to me? And now I can't think of it. Good things did happen. Oh, no, I'm going to keep that private.
This is a shit show.
I mean, like, I don't know. Is it a shit show or is it just like Ricci and Courtney being ourselves?
Listen, my brain is fried. I'm tired.
I'm tired too. What are you doing for the 4th of July, by the way?
Nothing. Hanging out with this little Aster bitch.
Oh, okay. We're hanging out. Me and my friends are hanging out at the lake, and we are, not celebrating 4th of July. We're not lighting off
Sounds
any
like it.
fireworks.
You're like, we will not be wearing red, white, or blue.
Basically.
Black only. We are in mourning for the country.
I brought my bonnet just in case.
Oh, your big white bonnet.
Yeah,
I was like,
just in case we need it.
That's cute, I guess.
Yeah. You never know, you never know. Do you have anything fun coming up this week?
I can look here.
Your calendar is insane. Like, there's so many things.
It's all dogs. Those are just my daily dog walks. I'm going to be in Portland on Saturday. I'm excited for that.
Oh my God, I'm going to be in Eugene on Friday.
Wow. Cool. Have fun.
Okay. I will.
I thought you couldn't go that weekend.
What are you talking about?
I thought you couldn't go to Portland that weekend.
I couldn't go to Portland on a weekday. You sent me weekdays. Are you really trying to call me out right now?
Yeah, kind
on
of.
our podcast?
Anyways, I'll be at I think it's called Sorry Not Sorry show. With Julia Corral.
You know why I couldn't go on Saturday?
Why?
Because I have another thing that I'm running up here. But Julia Corral's hosting a show.
Julia Corral, and I can't remember how to pronounce her name correctly. Mariette?
Okay.
Yeah. She's super nice. They both stayed with me when they came up for the Northwest Upper Left Fest.
Upper Left Fest, yeah.
So yeah, it'll be my first time performing in Portland, and I get to visit my friend Morgan who lives down there.
Are you excited about performing in Portland?
I'm really excited. I wish I had more time, like a full weekend, but I got a lot of dogs here, but it'll be good, and it'll be nice to go down maybe when the weather's better, spend more time.
I mean, like, honestly, I don't see the weather getting any better. I hate it here. Isn't it nice that we were just complaining on our last episode about how fucking hot it was, and it's like pouring down rain today and tomorrow?
This is what we get. This is our karma.
This is bullshit. I hate it here.
Why are we still here?
Well, I have to be here for a while.
Don't you work remotely?
For a while, yeah. But, like, I am eventually going to leave because I cannot stand our weather anymore.
Samesies.
I just want to be warm for the most part. I want to feel good, and
so that's New York for you.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if things with Joy Sauce, the TV show I write for, go well, I could see myself going to LA.
Okay.
But, like, I don't see it going well.
Oh no. Do we need to cut this out?
No, not in like a bad way. It's just that, like, I don't see them having like more room for writers to join. But I mean, like, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because if I could get a better writing gig with them, that'd be tight. And then I could quit my job as a work from home employee for a tech company that I love their 2-day shipping, but I don't like them. I don't want to say names.
I hear ya.
We're doing good.
I don't know. LA just scares me.
Why? Because of the crime?
No, because you have to be beautiful, and because I don't know. There's just so many more comedians there that it's.
I mean, I feel like every city has so many comedians right now.
I guess, yeah. We're just in the sweet spot right now that we get a fairly good amount of stage time.
Yeah,
but
that's
then
like
going anywhere bigger. It's like, who the fuck are you? No, this is when our open mic is. You can pay to be on it.
That's really what I am worried about, is like joining another city and then being like, I'm sorry, who are y'all? Who are y'all? And I just have to be like, I'm the Ricci Armani. They'll be like, shut the fuck up. You're nobody
call
here.
You Ricky when they bring you up.
I know. I did that in New York. Someone called me like Rocco or something, like something just so fucking off the books. And I was like, it was like Ricky Armonti. And I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? I was just like a huge cunt. I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been that way. And I just iced over the whole room and I bombed. And I was like, oh, that was humbling. I forgot. No one knows who I am here. I know.
You guys don't think it's cute when I'm a sassy gay? No?
I guess not.
They're like, we have that enough.
Yeah, they were like, "Hi, this is Brooklyn. We have a lot of those here. You're not special." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm pretty unique where I come from." And they were like, "You're
"Not here,
not."
bitch.
Yeah. Seriously.
Right.
Oh.
So yeah, we have to stay here at least long enough to get good enough that people will be excited when we come to their town.
I mean, like, yeah, and we have to stay here long enough to take down the patriarchy.
So we can never leave.
Wait, no? Okay. Maybe we take down the patriarchy in other places. Start a movement. Start a riot.
Okay. Can Esther come? She hates men.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She doesn't. She likes them.
She can bite their hands. She has big paws.
She's a
Esther,
big
do you have anything to
girl.
say about today's podcast episode? I think that was no. She did not have
I
anything
think
she
now
wanted
is a good
to
time
say.
to tell you that she did eat her own poop earlier.
She was biting my hands. That's gross, Courtney. You're so fucking disgusting.
Hey, I didn't make her. I tried to stop her. I was too late.
Esther, why did you eat your poo?
She waited for me to come inside. Like, we were standing outside. I was like, come on, do your business. And she just stood there and stared at me. And I was like, okay, well, I need to go make some tea. I'll be right back. Came inside to make my tea. And then I turned around and she was eating something. And I was like, you bitch.
Okay, I'm putting that under things that trap your ass this week. I'm going to change the subject. Speaking of shit, this kind of annoyed me, but it was so silly. Have you ever had to douche?
I've used a bidet a couple times, but no, not
I mean,
a
it's not
douche.
really the same thing.
No.
Yeah.
I've never squirted anything inside of me.
Okay, well, it takes a very long time. And I had to do that the other day because I thought I was going to have penetrative time with
Is that your romantic way of saying sex?
thought I was gonna get plowed and then Jimmy Jake John came over, the married guy, and he was like, we can't have sex because I burned my wiener on some boiling water. And
What?
yeah.
How does that even happen?
He was making pour over and he burned his thigh and his wiener.
Oh, God.
And yeah, I was like, why are you here then? Like, no, I'm kidding. I genuinely love
I
spending
guess
time
we
with
can
it.
talk.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I like your personality. No, I'm kidding.
And
I
he's
do.
like, I wish I could say the same.
Oh. Ow. Not
That's
as
what
much.
he said when he burned his
I know. But like,
Ooh, I can't imagine burning your private parts.
okay, but can you imagine spending 45 minutes cleaning out your insides to find out that you can't have sex?
I mean, girls go through a version of that. Like,
Okay.
oh, I have to shave. I have to do my
Do you
makeup.
have
I
to
have
shave?
to prepare. Yes.
You don't
shave your
have to
legs,
shave.
Yes. I'm just saying, I've been there. Like, oh, yeah, it's going to happen. You get all ready. You do your makeup. You're looking cute. And then they're like, hey, so, and you're like, motherfucker.
What possible reason could men have for like not being able to have sex? I mean, like, Jake Jimmy John Janes has a really good reason. He's like, there's
good
literal
reason.
burns on my wiener.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're not their first choice and they got better options or they're tired, maybe they have an STD flare up, there's lots of reasons.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
But none of them make you feel any better.
I will say that like the plus side to not having sex was I was allowed to eat cheeseburgers and french fries that night.
Oh,
I was like, I can eat whatever I want now because I don't have to worry about my digestive tract.
So I think it's safe to say you're done with the whole 30.
Oh, yeah. I gave that shit up so hard. Oh my God, yesterday Mary Lou Gamba and I were like, we're so tired. Like, we're so tired. We did 3 shows at Tacoma Comedy Club. And at the end of the night, we were both like, I'm just so sleepy. And I was thinking about it. I was like, Mary Lou, all we literally ate was like fried food. You had a salad, which had some vegetables. I don't think I ate one vegetable and like candy. That's all we ate today.
So did you just stay at the club all day?
All day.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a long day.
I did go to Target in between though to get, hey guys, this podcast is sponsored by these really cool candles at Target. Go get yours.
What's it say?
It says Lucky Charms.
They all smell exactly the same.
Courtney says they all smell exactly the same. I think that they smell like Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nope, they're all vanilla. And read the warning on the bottom.
Legally, we have to read this as a sponsor of the podcast. It says, do not burn for more than half of the candle wax remaining as the vessel may shatter.
Man, money well spent.
I'm going to go buy more.
Oh, God. You're just going to have broken glass everywhere.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Does this feel like a good place to end? We're at 30.
Did we learn anything?
No.
Seriously, we learned that.
We learned that our country is still shit.
Yep. There's nothing worth celebrating this 4th of July.
And we talked about a lot of things that we learned at comedy clubs. And we learned how to you learned how to crowd work. I know how to do that.
I learned how to consider doing crowd work.
Thomas Edison said that I tried to make the light bulb 1,000 times. And I now know 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. But then he just stole the patent from a black man to make a light bulb. So, cheat.
There we have it.
Yeah.
Cheat and lie and steal.
It's the only way we're going to make change in this country.
What a bummer.
Okay. Thanks for listening, everyone. Follow us on Instagram and watch our YouTube channel.
Yep. I'm at Courtney Biscuit.
I'm at Ricci_Armani.
And we are at The Pretty Dumb Pod on Instagram.
And YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now.
I said it like 3 times. Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye.